Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah, not Hashem, not Yahweh, Haveh, Vaveh. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yahusha, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos. It's Yahweh Shah. So got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, believing this truth and pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Shalom to the outworld who are listening and learning. Ye few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from GMS Orlando, Camp Prophet of Doom, coming at you with another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification, Lord willing, this be edified. And this is another spiritual rant. And this is our copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This is for educational purposes only. This is not for monetary gain. I do not own the copyright to this video. This is for educational purposes only. Lord willing to be edified. Let's get this. Now this is a video I saw from the elder brother, GMS Inquire Early. So I want to play this from this point here. So listen to this guy. So I'm going to title this lesson. I was listening to Elder Malcolm, and I'm going to make an add-on to this title. So I'm going to title the lesson, The Covering Cast of the Self-Proclaimed White Man Has Been Removed. The Bible bear witness against their lies. But this is them, the so-called white man, as I tell you in Job 15, and also in Psalm 64 and 8, they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. This is beautiful.
Our lineage and our legacy.
And I had to use this from the Elder Brother video. Check this
Athens,
out.
to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. Our ancestors built the cities. They produced the art and architecture. They built the industry. Erica stands on the shoulders of thousands of years of warriors, of women who raised up families, raised up city, raised up industry, raised up civilization, who pulled us out of the caves and the darkness into the light. The light will defeat the dark. We will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us. Because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You have nothing. You are nothing. You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create. We are the ones who lift up humanity. 'Cause 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 'c
So he made it clear. He made it very clear that they are the Romans and the Greeks. He said they the Greeks and the Romans. He said they was the ones that built the cities. And the scriptures tell you that. Let's go here. See, this is beautiful because this is them. This is their own tongue falling upon themselves, man. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. It reads, verse 3 reads, "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever." Right? They said they built the cities. Right? Isaiah 14 and 21. It reads, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." See? Job 9:24. This is them saying they did this. Job 9, verse 24 reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 49. This is them, man. Their own tongue falling upon themselves. Psalms 49 and 11. "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names." Yeah, this is them, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. This is also Psalms chapter 17 and 13. It reads, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes." This is them, man. The so-called white man that has consulted shame to their house. This is them. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Let me get this deal of this devil. And let me read these other precepts. See? The Lord making their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Let's read that. As a matter of fact, before I get these others. Psalms chapter 64 in verse 7. "But God shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." And we will see soon all the allies of America, Babylon the Great, will flee away. And even from the Edomite as a nation of people, they're going to flee away. This is Job 15, because it tell you in Daniel 2 that they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another. Nobody like the so-called white man because he's an Edomite. They only with him because he controls the resources, man. Job 15 and 5, "For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty." This is what they do through their craftiness. Thy own mouth condemneth thee, and not ourself, and not I, thy own lips testify against thee. And this is him, Esau Edom, who claiming that we were the Athenian Greeks. We were the Athenians. The Athenian boy lovers. This is Luke chapter 8 and verse 17. It reads, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." See what the Lord is doing is making the so-called white man bare. Hey, he ain't gonna be able to hide himself. Hey, they can't help but they gotta say it. They gotta say we the Greeks, we the Romans. This is Jeremiah. Job 30 tell you that dwelling. He said we came out of the caves. Let's read that too. As a matter of fact, Jeremiah 49 and 10. It reads. Let's read 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Nope. Is counsel perished from the prudent? Yep. Is their wisdom vanished? Yep. Verse 10, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not. See? So, he said, we came out of the caves. Speaking proudly. Yeah, we rose to power. The Lord gave you that power. Tell you that in Revelation 13, 5 through 7, that a mouth was given to him to speak great words, man, to blaspheme the Lord, the tabernacle, his throne, and all the hosts of heaven, man. Job 30 and 1. Now they that are younger than I have me in derision. Whose fathers I will have disdain to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yet whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. We came out of the caves, who cut up mallows by the bushes, and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men, over there to Europe, that bottomless pit. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they prayed. Sounded like horses, donkeys, and mules. Under nettles they were gathered together. They were children of food. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And now am I their song. Yeah, I am their byword. And the byword that they call us, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, they call us spics, spooks, porch monkeys, wetbacks, and savages. Those are the names, bywords for the 12 tribes of Israel that the so-called white man came up with. Spics, spooks, porch monkeys, wetbacks, and savages. Yeah, those are the names for all 12 of the tribes. This is Obadiah. Obadiah 1 in verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitations is high. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest as the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. You that built cities around the world. We're around the earth building cities for yourselves. The Lord is going to bring you down. So
our lineage and our legacy hails back to Athens, to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. Our ancestors built the cities. They produced the art and architecture. They built the industry. Erica stands on the shoulders of thousands of years of warriors, of women who raised up families, raised up city, raised up industry, raised up civilization, who pulled us out of the caves and the darkness into the light. The light will defeat the dark. We will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us. Because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You have nothing. You are nothing. You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create. We are the ones who lift up humanity.
This is Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain, in Salakia, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Who did this? Yahushua. I tell you this in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 5. Remember not that when I was with you, I told you these things. What did you tell us, Lord? And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. Who? The self-proclaimed so-called white man. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, which is the so-called white man. They are the physical seeds on earth of the spiritual demon Satan. That's what Ephesians 6:10-13 talks about. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Now when you go to this, let's go to this in the blue letter real quick. 2 Thessalonians